Today was the final round of the Idlewild Open. I had an awesome card with Conrad, Dan Hastings, and Calvin Heimberg, and I shot a 5 under par, I believe, to tie Conrad, and I took the W by 3 strokes.
Let's give a warm welcome to Kevin Jones.
On hole 2 in the round, I gave myself a good opportunity for birdie, but I was a little bit nervous for the putt. It was just a 22-footer, first kind of putt of the day. Conrad was about circle's edge, just inside the circle, and he missed his putt. So I saw that as an opportunity to gain a quick stroke, and I was able to take that. I had good confidence on that putt, and that was a really good momentum shift into the round. Getting a stroke early was just extremely beneficial to the rest of the round. It gave me much more room to work with, just because Idlewild is such a difficult course. Like, at any point in the round, I can have a bogey or a double bogey if my drive doesn't go well. So I was trying to get as much slack as I could possibly get on Conrad, because he's dangerous out there. Hole 5 was a really weird emotional hole for me, because I threw OB when I thought I threw a pretty decent shot. The disc just held straight on me and went OB in a place that you really don't want to go OB. Fortunately, I threw a layup shot to 30 feet that from when I threw it, I actually thought I threw OB, because everybody kind of sighed. But it was actually 30 feet from the basket and safe, and I was able to make that putt for a par. Hole 7 was an amazing hole for me this weekend. I was able to completely avoid all of the danger in the gap. It's a very daunting gap, and I was able to just throw high above all the trees on a hyzer and really get further than anybody could ever hope going through the gap. I was also fortunate enough to land in good spots and scoreable spots, but I also had a nice wind for that hole. It was a headwind for my hyzer every time, so it brought the disc up really high and over the trees. So hole 7 was big time for me. Hole 9, I loved throwing a grenade on that shot, because even Calvin proved it first round. That hole can turn into a double bogey if you miss that gap. So I was really just trying to get over all the trees onto the green somewhere, and I was able to do that every round, parking it in round 2, and the other rounds I had putts on it. So I was very happy about my play on 7 and 9. Yeah, coming down the stretch, I was really just trying to lace drives, and my sidearm felt good, and unfortunately I was just missing the gaps just by a little bit, just enough to cause problems, and that's what it was doing. I could have made it easy on myself if I made those drives good, but I didn't, and I was fighting for par on all of those holes. That was a struggle, but I had done enough work, luckily, early in the round to give me enough slack to have that room to mess up, which is really was my goal in the whole round. I needed as much slack as I could get coming down the stretch.
Your Idlewild Open champion, Kevin Jones.
Getting this first big win is huge for me. It feels like I got a monkey off my back, and I'm sure that the next time I'm in a similar position, I will be able to handle it better and better as time goes on and pick up more wins, hopefully. Awesome. Does it matter where? No. Okay. I'm going to sign in my favorite spot then. So today's Sunday. I will be heading out tomorrow morning to go to Louisville, actually, and just hang out for a couple days. I need to give my back some rest. It's been causing me some problems. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to take about 3 or 4 days off of disc golf, not throwing the disc, taking care of my back. I might get a massage, and then I'm heading straight to Peoria to get some quality time in with those courses.
I don't want to do that. Ah! Is it cold?